of the things that I recall is what I consider my walk with Hagar. And I wanted to go there. I wanted to just feel that emotional attachment to Mecca itself. But I was surprised by the modernization and commercialization of the city of Mecca. It wasn't what I had envisioned, and then I had to realize that the vision was in my own mind's eye. It was from, the years of the readings and the talking about it, and what I thought that it would look like, and it wasn't. It was not that way. However, I was there for a purpose, and I had to be able to continue the purpose for which my journey was intended. And so I said I was not going to allow the surroundings to be able to deter me or distract from what it was that I wanted to do. However, my physical challenges caused me to have to be, pushed in a wheelchair. My physical, handicaps caused me to have to be pushed in a wheelchair. And so for the whole time, that's what was happening until I got to the part of the last steps that I had to do. And I started thinking about my walk with Hagar, my walk with her, what she was feeling. And so I asked the attendant, I said, to stop, stop pushing me. I want to walk. And he even said to me, he said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, I want to walk," because they were concerned about, my health. And my son was there with me. Alhamdulillah, I was happy for my son to be there, not just as my mahram, but then just in case, I know that there are so many who, who perform, the pilgrimage there, that they, Allah takes their soul. And I figured that if nothing else, I didn't want to die there alone or to be alone, in that moment. And so I was happy for him to be there, for my son to be there. So when I asked the attendant to stop the wheelchair and let me walk, and he asked me, "Are you sure?" And I said yes. And I said, I want to be with my son, just like her. It's like I felt her presence. And so I pulled myself up out of the wheelchair and I grabbed hold to my son's arm, and then I said, "I want us to run together. I want us to run together." Just like she had done. I want us to run together. And even though, it might have seemed like, like a difficult task, and then the attendant was wondering, could I really do that? I said, yes, I want to do it. And so I grabbed my son's arm and we ran. We ran together, just like her. And I could feel her presence. I could feel her strength. And that was exactly, in that moment, it's like it made that journey, I won't say worthwhile, but it made it feel more real to me, as recalling, as one mother to another, the difficulty that she was experiencing, the things that she was going through. And even though my son, he wasn't in my arms, but I held his hand and we were able to complete that together. And so in this beautiful month of Dhul Hijrah, I thank Allah and recall the strength that He had given to us as mothers. Alhamdulillah.